Hello everybody, in this video I would really like to tell you all the necessary steps you can do yourself or through us for a SAQA evaluation of your foreign degrees. Okay, so why do you need SAQA certificates and for what do you need SAQA certificates? You will need a SAQA certificate if you want to apply for a critical skills work visa or for a general work visa. Okay, the good news is the SAQA certificate does not lose validity, so once you have it, it's valid forever. Okay, so what is SAQA? SAQA is the South African Qualification Authority, and basically what they do is they take your foreign degree and transfer it into a South African equivalent. Okay, we work on a level from 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, 1 is the lowest, and typically a matric or A levels would be a level 4 or 5, and then a bachelor would be a level 7 or 8. A master's degree usually is a level 8, sometimes a 9, and a PhD would be a level 10. Okay, so that's kind of the NQF level. So that's what SAQA is doing. Now, what's the process? What are the steps? Okay, and I will tell you that now. So the first step is that we would create, with the client's email, a profile on SAQA's website. Okay, so it's an online profile, we type it in, but we will need the client's email. We cannot use our own emails because third-party providers are not allowed to register on the portal of SAQA. Okay, then the next step is we upload all the documents. So what are these documents? Okay, firstly, number one, it is the consent form. We will send that to you, you sign it, and then we will upload that. And most importantly, secondly, all your degrees, or at least the highest degree, and the transcripts. Okay. The degrees are simple, most people have that, but if you studied a long time ago, then the transcripts are a huge practical challenge. So what are transcripts? Transcripts are basically an overview of the subjects you took in order to get the degree. And that enables SAQA to see how long was the degree, which subjects were taken, and kind of get a feeling on what did the degree contain, okay? So the transcripts are really, really important, and in my practical experience, the biggest hurdle. Okay, so all this gets uploaded. Another practical advice here, please. Usually once they're uploaded, the client, because we use the client's email, gets a confirmation email that it's uploaded. If you're using a Yahoo webmail, that doesn't work. I do not know why, but there's a huge problem with Yahoo emails and SAQA communication, so just be careful of that and maybe use your Gmail one. Okay, and then what SAQA does is they look at the documents. Now, in the good old days, pre-COVID, this took 2 or 3 days to get a confirmation email that they received the documents and they will start re-evaluating it. Now, this step alone takes 4 weeks, which is quite long. Yeah. Now, after they acknowledge that they received the documents and that the documents are comprehensive and they have enough, they then reach out to the university or universities where you reached and achieved these degrees. And they will then wait for confirmation from the universities confirming that you studied there and obtained the degree. Now you can imagine if you're coming from Europe or other destinations where data protection is rather high, it's a bit of a problem that some organizations in South Africa is emailing the university asking for a confirmation of the degree. While they attach the consent form, that doesn't always help. So what we in practice give advice to our clients is, please, can you reach out to university and maybe make sure that they do answer the SAQA one, or you kind of pre-authorize the release of the personal data and the confirmation that you did study there. Now at the moment, unfortunately, this process, which is the crucial one, takes another 3 to 4 months, taking SAQA to 5 months. Now pre-COVID, SAQA was very reliable, around 30 to 40 days. Okay, so I'm not quite sure why they're taking now 5 months. Your guess is good as mine, but you need to take this into consideration. And also to all the politicians out there, I cannot avoid this now, but if you want to attract foreign highly skilled people and they have to wait 5 months for a SAQA certificate, it preempts quite a lot for critical skills. But next step, okay, so once you get the university answers and SAQA says great, they will give you the SAQA certificate. You receive it these days as an electronic certificate. There's a QR code on there. There is no paper-based SAQA certificate anymore. Some missions, even last week, and we're doing this now here in August 2022, they still requested paper form SAQA certificates. They do not exist anymore since at least a year, okay? So please tell the mission and please be assured that the electronic version you received is the only one and is correct with the QR code on there. So that's the SAQA certificate process. I hope you liked this and this was really useful information. Please share the video if you can, and otherwise watch the other ones. Bye-bye.